Leonardo lat spread walking down White Fang. Why the fuck does no one play this character? I mean, he's pretty good at everything. He's fast, he does good damage, he has a meterless, easy to input reversal, and his back turn stance is impossible to block. Not only that, he seems pretty easy to pick up, and he looks super fun. In order to find out why no one plays him, I figured I'd pick up Leo myself and hopefully come to a conclusion. On day 1, I decided not to look anything up beforehand for a true first impression of Leo and maybe find reasons people might bounce off of this character. I did find a couple things. 1, Leo does not like to jump at people. As a hopping Harry myself, this was a tough pill to swallow, seeing as I had to find a way to approach that wasn't behind a slow projectile or low profile special move. See, dash blocking is a myth created by Big Anti-Air to keep you grounded. 2, his buttons are not disjointed, meaning you will get clipped if you're recklessly poking at your opponent. This is all to say, the gorilla that I signed up to mash buttons with requires me to be patient and be careful with my approach. Yuck. It's not like Leo doesn't have safe block strings and tools to approach with, it's just that they're not obvious when trying out the character for the first time. I can imagine someone trying him, playing him like I did, and concluding that the character was trash, and they should just move on to someone more straightforward like Elfelt or Unica. But this character is good, so how does he work? How do I get them to see my shoulder blades and quake in fear? Let me briefly describe how this character works. Leo wants to do 2 things. Get in, and safely show you his coattails. He has a few forward advancing moves that can be boosted further with his step dash, as well as a 2-hit fireball to clear a path for him. He's also able to advance forward with this guarding stance that can be cancelled for a counterattack. This stance can only be broken with lows and throws. It can be used like an extended 6p to anti-air and check safe long range pokes. Once he knocks you down, he can safely turn around and make you block back turn kick, which is plus on block, and back turn heavy slash, which starts way too soon, and if they did somehow block it, you can cancel the stance and still be plus. But that's never going to happen because back turn H is unblockable. I swear it's not just me. It's also airborne, which is really handy because people like to wake up throw, especially if they know you don't know your Oki. Back turn punch might be the best anti-air in the entire game. It's got the 6p low profile, it's fast as hell, and you get a fat reward on counter hit. And then there's back turn slash. It's a 6-frame disjoint that's probably also super good, but for me it's just the button I press after back turn kick and before back turn heavy slash. You can also dash through people, which is pretty funny. I usually just get thrown regardless, but it's there. You could also just close slash them like any other character and do front facing pressure. You know, tap dust, tick throw, stagger pressures, dash cancel RCs, you know, normal character stuff. He also does a pretty good job of defending himself with his plethora of anti-airs and pretty good counter pokes in 2S and 5H. Equipped with this new knowledge, I decided to hop back on ranked after a month of doing everything else. But in that month, I played a bit of Street Fighter 6, which taught me a lot more about spacing, safe options, and patience in taking small wins instead of trying to win the entire round off the first interaction. Which translated especially well over to Leo, especially figuring out his spacing. Ignore that, but kind of like when I was learning Asuka, it was kind of hard to keep people locked down after I hit them. I felt kind of like a traditional grappler in a sense, where after the big 360 command grab, you're sent halfway across the screen and I gotta make my way back in again. I had that same feeling of my opponent slipping from my grasp as quickly as I got to them in the first place, which would be fine, but this is Guilty Gear and I know damn well that's not how Leo works. The solution to this problem had been a foreign concept to me, since in Strive you can break the wall with super so you can keep your advantage while still doing max damage. But what if I, cut my combo short and make them block another mix-up instead and just looped that until I either get bursted or they die? In my mind, resets were just used to catch your opponent sleeping at the wheel or to style on them. With the characters I've played so far, they either just killed you in 2 hits or had to refresh resources to continue pressure. I'm sure I would have learned this sooner if I played more Venom and Bedman, but with those two, you can still get away with chilling in neutral and making your opponent approach if they do slip out of your grasp. Let me tell you, as soon as I learned a single reset, I felt my primate ancestors speaking to me, guiding my thumbs. I no longer needed caffeine because the rush of being in there like swimwear, on them like condoms, and being on top like rooftops is a feeling that will never get old. That feeling alone is enough reason to play this character. But don't do that to me though. I don't know how to deal with it yet because nobody plays this character. If you enjoy playing a solid character with good tools to get in, that can wear you down with lightning fast mix-ups and resets, then Happy Chaos is the perfect character for you. I hope this video cleared some things about Leo for you. Maybe after this you want to pick up Leo and hop on ranked. If that's the case, I am not responsible for any recent influx of Leo players, and any and all correlation is merely coincidence. To the Leo mains out there, what was your journey like picking this character up? Was it love at first overhead, or did it take a minute to fully enjoy what Leo has to offer? I'd love to know your experience down in the comments below. I think we're officially out of characters that I'm sure nobody plays, and I've been getting a few comments suggesting who I make a video on next. To make things fair, I made a Google form. Now you, yes you, get to decide who I play next. There's a link down in the description below with a poll of the characters I haven't done yet. The poll will be up for at least a week, so vote your main or a character you don't really see much and want a different perspective on. Vote now and subscribe so you don't miss when I upload. Eventually, no promises. But I'm kind of curious if I should have a Discord server or just start streaming. I don't know. I want to interact with you guys a little bit more. Maybe streaming these ranked games would be pretty fun. But I'm not quite too sure if anyone would tune in for those. I don't know. Maybe let me know. What would you guys want to see? Maybe I'll just fight against you guys or something. Maybe teach me the character. I don't know. I feel like that'd be pretty cool to just have you guys help. I don't know if that would work with the casual experience though, because the thing is just kind of me in my room by myself picking up this character like any other player would. So maybe having this community around me as I learn the character, maybe that's not giving it a fair shot. I'm not quite too sure. I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas. Anyway, I'm out for real this time. See ya.